examples of legal
Yeah.
or lawful conditions.
What are actually helpful as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
but because the good conditions I mentioned earlier, if somebody is proposing to a sister and he's already married, that's a good condition
Yeah.
to ask him on one condition. You gotta let your wife know,
Yeah.
even though it is not required.
Yeah.
Okay? But lawful conditions which must be fulfilled. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said also in Surah Al-Isra, chapter number 17, وَأَوْفُوا بِالْعَهْدِ إِنَّ الْعَهْدَ كَانَ مَسْئُولًا. If you've ever taken a covenant on yourself, then you should fulfill it. You should fulfill the covenant that you've stipulated on yourself,
Yeah.
because indeed the covenant you'll be questioned about.
Subhanallah.
And among the qualities of the believers, وَالْمُوفُونَ بِعَهْدِهِمْ إِذَا عَاهَدُوا, and those who fulfill their covenants whenever they make one. They fulfill their amanat, they fulfill their uhud. Before we discuss, some legal or lawful conditions to be stipulated, I would like to bring to your attention the fact that if the condition has been stipulated to make a lawful or the opposite, it should be neglected. Even if the person made a vow. The Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith, من نذر أن يطيع الله فليطعه ومن نذر أن يعصيه فلا يعصه. If somebody made a vow and the vow is some sort of obedience to Allah or to do something legal or lawful, yani somebody made a vow, I will never smoke after today. Alhamdulillah, that's a legal covenant.
Yeah.
A promise and a vow, you should fulfill it. But somebody said, will never talk to you afterward. I'm boycotting you. It's haram for me to speak to my sister. I will never set a foot in your house. This vow is haram, and it is to disobey the Almighty Allah. So the Prophet ﷺ is the one who's ordering you to break that vow and to violate the condition. In the case of the vow or the oath, there is a kafara, a ransom, which is similar to the ransom of taking an oath. And similarly, that is the case with the condition. If you said, Wallahi, I will never do this, and you did it because you knew that if you fulfill it, this is haram, then you just give the kafara or the ransom for the oath and you move on with your life. Inshallah, I will be happy to mention a few examples of the legal covenants and how important it is to honor those conditions.